Francis Friedman and I have been friends for many, many years, and Francis is with Time and Place Strategies. And we have chosen to have a discussion about ROI. And we have chosen also to disagree with one another. But I would like for my audience is to hear Francis talk about the whole issue about ROI, measurement, etc. So Francis, take it away.
ROI, as it has been done historically, was dollar to dollar. If I bought a machine for $100,000, how quickly could I get that back? So you had things like return on investment. You had payback rate on investment. So it was basically financial measure to financial measure. The ROI, as we see it today, is still looked at as financial measure, but in this case we're looking at marketing investment. So let's ask this question. What if we looked at it as ROMI, return on marketing investment? Because the marketing investment could include such things as my CEO speaks at a conference. Could include such things as we invite financial writers to come to our booth to see our new product line. It could include such things as we stage a press party to introduce our new product. So is there an immediate R on that I? Not necessarily. But if we look at it in terms of return on marketing investment, getting it picked up by the Wall Street Journal could pay for everything that was done at that particular show. So the strict requirements of ROI, where we're looking finance to finance, doesn't necessarily work in a trade show environment. Also, when we look at things like what is the purchase cycle? In this environment today, mid-2009 looking to 2010, purchase cycle rates have changed. So that in the past, for example, we may have a 3 or 4 month post-show purchase cycle. Now we may have an 8 or 9 month purchase cycle. Does the company have the internal mechanism to track 9 months post-show to convert what the sales are? The other side of it also is in many cases, particularly in large companies, we have the marketing department that is in charge of the I, and we have the sales department in charge of the R. They don't necessarily talk to each other. The I part of it, the marketing department, doesn't sit over the R department to say, okay, did you follow up this lead? What happened here? I talked to those guys. They were really interested in the booth. Did you follow up with John or Joe or Barb or so on? No, because we have division of responsibility between I in marketing and R in sales. So to be able to go out and say this show produced a certain ROI or I need to have a certain ROI is very, very difficult in this environment. We get into things like criteria. What is the I on the R? Or what is the R rather on the I? Is it 6%, which is better than bank rate today? Is it 12%, which would be phenomenal? Is it 50%? Is it 100%? Are we really greedy? We want 1,000%? Or am I willing to take a small R loss because the show investment positions me in my market so that I continue to maintain my relationships with my key customers? Lots of factors go into it. So a strict ROI measurement, as we're seeing it in most cases today, doesn't necessarily work in the real world. So Joyce, back to you.
All right. And mine will be on the blog post below. See what I write. Thanks so much.